Hi. All right, we're back. Sorry I got cut off in the middle of this problem. So we're starting with the big red triangle, and we are looking for the height of the cliff, and this bottom length from D to B is 50 plus y, and our angle for the red triangle is 30 degrees. So, highlight your reference angle, and then we're going to label X as our opposite side, and 50 plus y is our adjacent side. Oh, sorry. Ignore the bell. So again, this is tangent. So tangent of 30 is going to be your opposite over your adjacent. So we are cross multiplying. 1 times x is x. And now we have tangent of 30 times the quantity 50 plus y. We are now stuck because you have one equation with two different variables. So we can't really do anything else right now. So we have to dump this triangle. So if I now go back to the picture, there is a smaller right triangle in this picture, this blue one. I have to be a little careful with my space because I have a lot of work to do for this problem. So our reference angle is 60. This is still x, and this side is y. So I am going to start to set this up. X is opposite, y is adjacent. So for this problem, we're going to have tangent of 60 equals your opposite x over your adjacent y. And again, when I cross multiply, I get x equals tangent of 60 times y. And again, I'm stuck. So you can't go any further right now because one equation, two variables. One equation, two variables. But you notice they both say x equals. So at this point in time, you can do something back from algebra where we are going to use substitution. All right, so this is now going to become step 3. I'm going to just switch back to red because I like that color best. So if x equals this amount and x equals that amount, then these two amounts must equal each other. So I now am going to have a new equation. Tangent of 30 times the quantity 50 plus y is going to equal the tangent of 60 times y. Now to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to go to my calculator right now and get the 4 decimal value for tangent of 30. So tangent of 30 is 0.577, and that 3 is going to round up to a 4. So I'm going to replace this with 0.5774, and I still have to multiply that by this quantity. And now tangent of 60 is this value, 1.732, and I'm going to make a decision about that 0. I'm going to round it up to a 1. All right, this will kind of make it just a little bit easier to work with. So now instead of, these weird words, tangents, we have decimal values. So order of operations, I have to distribute this in. So I need 0.5774 times 50. And that is the number 28.87. And then I have to distribute this into the y, 0.5774y. And then I'm writing down the right-hand side of the equation. All right, we're solving for y. There's a y on the left, there's a y on the right. So I am going to do the opposite operation to the y value on the left, and I'm going to move it over here to the right. These are like terms. That cancels out. I have 28.87 equals, and now I'm going to do 1.7321 minus 0.5774. And that gives me this value, 1.1547y. So I'm solving for y, so I'm going to divide both sides by 1.1547. So y then is this value, 28.87 divided by 1.1547. Now, this is not the answer to the problem, so I'm going to leave it out to 4 decimal places. The 1 is going to round up to another 2. Okay, so where does this get us? That is just this value of y. So I now could go back to my blue triangle. Because remember, we still want the height of the cliff. So step 4, I'm going back to my blue triangle. This is 60, this was x, and now y is this value, 25.0022. Okay, so now we can solve for the height. So I'm kind of starting a new trig problem, opposite, adjacent. Big surprise, it's still tangent. I'm going to keep going in blue. So now we can do tangent of 60 is our opposite over our adjacent. Cross multiply. X now is going to be the tangent of 60 times the value 25.0022. I'm going to the calculator. Tangent of 60, I'm closing my parentheses, times 25.0022. X is now 43.3051. Now again, I'm not rounding just yet because that's not the answer to the problem. You think it is, but it's not. All right, that is X. And X was just from A to B. But remember, this person's line of sight, horizontal line of sight, started 1.8 meters above the ground. So, last step of this problem, step 5, I need to take my value of x, and I have to add the 1.8 to it. So I need 43.3051 plus 1.8. So 43.3051 plus 1.8. Now, and only now, is this the final height? And it wanted it to the nearest meter. I was checking the directions at the top. So to the nearest meter, the cliff is 45 meters tall. All right, so again, be neat, be organized, use different colors, separate the triangles, keep track of what you're doing. Very intense, long problems. So go slow and, have fun with it. Bye.